Very nice, eh? Excellent. Pollinators. Dynamic accumulators, huge taproot. These are edible, especially right now, sort of early in the year. Those are salad. The young ones, not these sort of older generation ones for sure. But anyway, it's harvest day. I can't stand the look of this side, nor the front of the house, but I'm not going to bite off more than I can chew. So we're going to throw in some tunes, and I got the knee pads on, because I love looking cool. Windbreaker, and we're going to get some of these out, and we'll show you the harvest when we are done. Why do I always say we when it's only me? Okay, so here's maybe a little more than half of one side done. So that's not bad. I just threw the grass clumps out here because they'll just dehydrate. But all the dandelions, just ripped off the root and threw them in here so that there can be some dandelion root coffee made out of those real easy. Just clean them up and let them dry. These I'll go through. If there's some that are, some of the younger, tenderer ones, we can certainly wash those up and throw them in a salad. Definitely thinking of doing just a little tea out of these. It's supposed to be healthy for you. But a couple of things that I just wanted to show real quick is I don't know how this happened, but as I'm weeding, I'm looking at that and I'm like, that's not a weed, that looks like lettuce. Right? Like, okay. I just planted these last fall, so I don't know where the lettuce seeds would have come from. But they're in this bed. They're in all of them. They're in all of them. And then, oh, whatever. I mean, these are obviously stocky plants. These are Asiatic lilies. So who knows? I mean, I might get a harvest out of them before these start crowding out the lettuce. But here's what I thought was so cool. So this is some clover. Gotta be honest, I'm not 100% sure if it's just common red clover that grows in our area, but last year I got some compost from a very generous farmer, but completely overlooked the fact that a lot of the cows don't quite finish everything they eat, so there is quite a bit of clover around most of the plants, simply because I guess I planted it by using that compost. I'm not too upset about it. Look at the roots. And get this nice and close. See those white nodules? This is what they call a nitrogen fixing plant, and that is atmospheric nitrogen that the plant takes in, and then that is used by the plants around it. So that might get I'm really I don't know if I should want to be pulling up clover. It's a living ground cover. It provides nitrogen. It takes nitrogen out of the air. I don't know. I mean, it's fairly easy to do. Throw a pitchfork in there and find the main root. It'll root a little bit along the ways, but it's not the end of the world. But it's just, that seems healthy to me. So, I don't know. If he has any words of wisdom, please leave them in the comment section. Well, I'll come back, I guess, when I'm done the other side, and we'll see what it looks like. But should have a bit of a harvest. All right. Giddy up. A little bit more to do along the fence, but basically, there you go. There's this side. So that's been, I don't know, hour and a half. I am getting more wood chips in, so I'll get this all spread out again. But lots of worms in there. It's very, it's way more fun when you think of it as a harvest as opposed to weeding. But I'll show you the harvest. Speaking of that, there we go. Got some nice pieces of root, and this is going to be easy peasy. Just soak them in a little bit of water. We'll get this all scrubbed up and cleaned off. They're not as white as the inside, but that's kind of what they look like. And then throw them in the food processor, chop them up fine, and let them dry. And ground them up just like coffee. Stuff is very, very tasty. But yeah, no, I've got a lot more where that's coming from, but that doesn't look bad. I kind of decided to leave this clover until I get a few more opinions. It's not the end of the world to have it come out, but at least now you can see those irises coming up. Oh, I don't know if it's happening right now, but here's the next goal. Whew, that's a whole cup of coffee right there. And the Jerusalem artichokes are coming up, which this is eerie over here because I swear to, you know, whatever you want to swear to, I got every single one of those out of there. So, and I stored them over here. In fact, I'm positive I still have a bunch of tubers. I mean, that's edible, but at the same time, this is the growing tip. And you can see it's starting to, yeah, right? So, I mean, we got roots coming off of that. Right, meow. So I don't know if I'm going to go down to the pond and plant a few of these or where else, but I mean, this bed's going to be absolutely jam-packed this year. Whatever, we'll figure it out. Yay, more harvesting.